Hey everybody, Want to Wisdom here. It is Sunday, August 25th, 2013. School starts back up here tomorrow, Monday the 26th. Before I get going, Chase McCain is hidden. Isn't too hard to find. That said, you might see a new edition, very special new edition. Managed to get our hands on something. We're going to cover that in the next video. I say we because... who's with me?
The Walkthrough King.
That's right, my nephew's over here. Big day in North America, for the USA at least, for the simple fact it was the release date of. Tell them what we've got here.
New Super Luigi U.
That's right. This, of course, it's been out as downloadable content for a long time. It wasn't a bad deal. I just didn't want to pull the trigger on it because, as you should know, I'm a big fan of, one, physical, like actually in my hand, and two, it's special packaging. I mean, it's what we have. Just for comparison, this is what the original game looks like. Kind of came around, right about the time of the U. New Super Mario Bros. U. Really like the Wii U's box art design. It's got a nice, cool blue color you've heard me talk about. I've played this game. I haven't completed the first level. It's kind of been Skylanders or bust here lately. But when I first got the Wii U, I spent a little time with this, Darksiders 2, a couple other titles, Call of Duty, some stuff like that for my birthday. But this one, I really enjoyed it, and then I just got to a point, I played it, I turned it off, and I've been too busy to go back. I've wanted to do it with my nephew, but when he's over here, we usually are doing Brawl, Mario Kart, Skylanders, something along those lines. That said, my nephew is a huge what fan?
Luigi.
That's correct.
In fact, he is my favorite Mario character, probably even my favorite video game character.
Yeah, and I mean, he has been a Luigi fan basically since I introduced him. It was Super Mario World videos that I kind of got my nephew acclimated into Super Mario and Luigi. He was always a Luigi fan. The cool thing about SMW, you could come in, you could play as Luigi. We picked up a Wii that had Mario Kart, of course. Really enjoyed that. Played it a lot as a family. And then on the virtual console, we were able to download Super Mario World, and then we could rotate. I'd be Mario, he'd be Luigi. Had a lot of fun. That's actually probably still my favorite game of all time. That said, what this is, it's kind of a partner game to Super Mario Bros. U. This, of course, being New Super Luigi U as part of the Year of Luigi. The issue here, while I think there's 80 new courses in it. I've tried not to do a lot of research ahead of time, but it's kind of more challenging, and in addition to the tougher courses, you've got a time limit. I think each course is 100 seconds. Personally, I don't mind that. I kind of wish that once you beat the game under those predicaments, then you actually got to explore it. That would kind of make it worthwhile. That said, picked this up at GameStop. We were the first people to get in there. A lot of them were reserved. A lot of stores were sold out of this already. It is a bit of a collector's item, of course. Got a copy for myself, got a copy for my nephew since he is a big Luigi fan. Gonna go ahead, we'll take a look at the box art here. What you'll notice, again, I'm a big fan of that shade of blue. However, this is the Year of Luigi. You can pick up that green color. More importantly, how Nintendo likes to do official seals. There you see it, the Year of Luigi, 30th anniversary. There we've got Nabbit, some of the baby Yoshis, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, power-up suits.
But I do think they should feature Mario.
Yeah, what do you think of the box art, though? Just looking at the front cover of the game.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, Luigi is on a green Yoshi.
I should also point out my nephew's favorite color is green, so that works out well. That said...
but I would, appreciate it if they made it a little darker.
Yeah, that's kind of like a mellow yellow green, if you will, or lime, like my nephew says. It's not like a true dark green like you see on Luigi there. That said, comparing these two box art covers, which one do you prefer?
I'm going to have to go with this one because it just has so much more green compared to the other one.
Flipping them over, let's take a look. Of course, on the Wii U, something cool they kind of started doing. You get that little icon, if you will. Like if you're too lazy to actually read the title for some reason, you can just look at a picture. I guess that's good for younger kids. But here we have Mario, Luigi, and the two Toads, and then here it's the two Toads, Nabbit and Luigi. Which one do you prefer? The little icons there. Of course, the main difference, Luigi's featured more prominently, and then of course Nabbit's substituted for Mario. Looking here, you can see the text.
It's kind of hard because, I mean, I think they could have, placed Nabbit a little better. I mean, I don't think he should be so close to where you see him. I mean, because, his box art isn't that great. I mean, just his art in general. But I do hear a lot of positive things about him. However, I think he should not be, that far in the front.
Yeah, he is a featured. You can actually play as Nabbit for the first time ever, for what it's worth. But to their credit, I will point out, like where you see the kind of green goo Xing it out in the U, that does match the box art well. Just not as dark as Luigi's hat. It's kind of more like a Yoshi green. That said, it's still pretty freaking awesome. We're going to come around here. We're going to read the back to you just because this is a very special edition. There you've got the seal of Luigi again, 30th year. There's a little general view of it for you. The top box here, celebrate the year of Luigi with this standalone game. No additional software is required to play. Move over, Mario. It's Luigi time. Play through 82 new courses in the world of New Super Mario Bros. U. Are you up for the challenge?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, and the cool thing here, Luigi's Mighty Leap is back. Anyone that goes back to the NES days like myself, my nephew's aware this, Luigi could always jump higher and farther. Sail through the air with Luigi's increased jump height. I think that is actually factored into the way they stage these levels. And again, we alluded to this, you can play as Nabbit. In multiplayer games, Nabbit can run through enemies without taking damage. What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty interesting, but do they kill the enemies when they run into them?
I don't know if, that's a good question. I don't know if Nabbit would actually kill the enemy and they would be gone and then people behind him could conceivably run through, or if it's just Nabbit runs right through a flying Koopa, and then the Toad behind him runs into the flying Koopa and dies. So we're gonna have to investigate that. That said, this was sealed at GameStop. It's always nice when you can do that. Sometimes they've already opened them up or something. That said, that's a pretty good feel for it. Now you can see it with the plastic off. This is a very cool deal. I may actually pick up another copy to keep sealed. Again, this is kind of, like I said, a collector's type deal catering to Luigi. That said, I want to go ahead and open this up. Before we look at the disc, this is a Club Nintendo game. I can't show you my code because sadly there are people that will take it. If you saw the code, I'm sorry, it's already going to be entered by the time you saw this. If you're not a member of Club Nintendo, there you can see the special Club Nintendo inset here. You should definitely check it out. You basically buy Nintendo products anyway. If you take the time to fill out surveys, you can win cool stuff. I just filled out, I got my platinum gift coming, and pretty cool stuff. That said, the only other thing in here, they're pushing, of course, other software. Sing Party, NSMBU, that's a logical choice. Nintendo Land, we've got all those except Sing Party. Probably,
which we don't want.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Probably not going to get Sing Party anytime soon or ever. Might be fun, I don't know, just not really up our alley. So if you, for some reason, don't have an NSMBU, there's a little bit more information for you. That's about it. There's really nothing on the game or the controls. It's really kind of sad that, this is one of those things I wouldn't mind having a little special booklet or maybe a CD soundtrack of some sort, or, just something to add to it. That said, the game case looks like this, and here is the disc. What do you think of this disc?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now,
You open that one up and we'll do a
let's
comparison.
compare it.
Spin that bad boy around. Here you go, side by side green case. That's the regular one, right?
No.
Yeah, that's right. This is green case, of course, is New Super Luigi U. Blue case, New Super Mario Bros. U. Again, not a lot of people care about this. I go into a lot of
comment
detail.
comment in the description. I mean,
Make
comment,
a comment. Yeah.
yeah, about which one you like better. Because
It's essentially, I mean, if we start, we've got the text and the ESRB logo in the same position.
and then Nabbit takes where that fat Yoshi is.
Yeah, and where Mario is on Yoshi, it's now Luigi. This Goomba has been replaced with a beetle. There's a Goomba here where there's not one on the regular. The yellow pipe is a blue pipe with a fire-breathing piranha plant instead of the red-shelled Koopa. There's a Bob-omb here where there's just a flower on the Luigi disc. This one does have the bullet bills that are not present on the Luigi. That said, the big money shot right here on the Luigi disc, the Year of Luigi seal. That probably why they couldn't do the bullet bills. They trained about that same space up on this one. That said, pretty cool. Nintendo actually did go ahead. They customized not only the case but the disc. I will give them that. Again, this is just one. It would have been kind of cool to have, like, even if it was just a 2-page fold-out instruction basic move deal, just kind of have something in there. But nonetheless, you got to give them the jewel case. I mean, that was above and beyond for what most would do. Then the disc. Let's make sure. Just want to see the back. That's the back side, so nothing too crazy.
Let me
It's
see.
not colored or anything.
Yeah.
I was thinking there was a
bet that-
small
no.
chance. You know, there's some discs that have a blue back. I thought, man, I wonder if it's green. That said, $29.99, I feel like that is a great price. Again, I know a lot of people probably pulled the trigger on it as downloadable content. I myself would have loved to have done that. Already had it, played it, had gotten a feel for it. That said, to me, this is a collector's edition. It's a green case.
And this is a Wii U exclusive, right?
Yeah, that's right. If you want to play New Super
But I
Luigi
thought
U, you gotta have a Wii
You
U.
said that you could get it in the 3DS shop. Or
No,
does
you can get it on
Wii U
the
have one?
eShop on the Wii U
Oh,
as downloadable content.
that, my friends, is why the Wii U once again proves to be the best console
Yeah.
in the world. I can't decide between it and the 3DS.
Yeah, but the main... we're back after the batteries died, but the main thing here is if you're a collector, I mean, you don't even have to have a Wii U. This is something special. It's reasonably priced. You can keep it sealed, display it, whatever. Obviously, if you have a Wii U, you can pick it up and play the game, which is the way to do things. Should be interesting. It should be fairly quick. That said, it's going to be challenging. I mean, if you complete it without doing anything crazy and failing to make it through a course, it'll be a very quick play. But that said, I don't think that's going to happen. It's probably going to be pretty challenging from what I've heard and read. Again, I try not to watch anything on it in particular because I'm like, I might have done... I don't know, I'm either right before the castle or at the castle in this one, but it's in World 1. I haven't spent a lot of time there, so kind of try to keep everything unknown to me so I'll enjoy it more in the game. That said, this one is, again, kind of a challenge type deal. You've got 100 seconds to get through each course. That said, they've all been redesigned. They factor in Luigi's unique playing styles. I'm going to have some fun with it. I do plan to play it. Got to finish up some Skylander stuff first, of
And
course.
we might actually co-op it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That's kind of what I wanted to do with this one. I mean, it's kind of hard, you know, like I said. Don't have a lot of free time there. But, again, we picked this up at GameStop. They had a lot of pre-orders and reserved copies. Similarly, a couple other stores were sold out completely. So, no panic, really. I mean, if you want this, I mean, as long as you, like, pick it up before Christmas, I don't envision too many problems. That said, if you do want it, would move quick just because you never know what's going to happen. And at $29.99, probably not going to see a price drop anytime soon. Well worth it, in my opinion. We got ours at GameStop. $29.99 is retail pretty much everywhere. As far as today goes, I don't think there was any promos or deals anywhere else that would have resulted in a better price. But nonetheless, I'm happy to finally have this. I'm looking forward to playing it, kind of seeing what it is. We may actually stick it in the Wii U today, kind of get a feel for it. But that's that. Again, big thanks to my nephew for helping me out here. Like I said, he is a huge Luigi fan. You can check his channel out. It's the Walkthrough King, featured on mine. He's got a blog as well, thewalkthroughking.blogspot.com. Questions, comments you can ask here on YouTube. For a quicker response, I suggest you use the blog. You can just take that link at the top of the video description. It'll take you right to this post.
Wisdom does answer comments in the I keep saying description. He does answer comments, but like I think you're just gonna get an answer faster on the blog, like he said.
Yeah, I kind of put a priority there because if you took the time to go there, I know you really have something you don't want to share or concerned about. But that said, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, thanks for watching. Be sure to check back. We've got something real special here. Also, post up if you found Chase McCain. That said, for One of Wisdom and
the Walkthrough King,
we are signing out, and we suggest that you enjoy the rest of the Year of
Luigi